once again on KUTV's news at 9. We're just in time for us to get you informed, as is the custom. Let's begin with the highlights. Intern doctors vow to remain on the streets until government honors their return to work agreement. A blow for President William Ruto as court rules to suspend the planned onboarding of 34 parastatal services to e-citizen. President William Ruto signs 7 bills to law, with the laws expected to further the country's development agenda. And preparations for the Kenyatta University 56th graduation ceremony gears up as rehearsals conclude ahead of the planned day on the 13th of December. That's correct. On the sign language interpretation is Lucy Kiaribi with us and engage with us on X at KUTV_Kenya, at Kemuma_Munari. We are streaming live on KUTV News Kenya. Will begin. The High Court has suspended President William Ruto's directive compelling 34 government agencies to onboard the e-citizen platform. Justice Bahati Wamuya issued conservatory orders halting the implementation of the directive until an application filed by Katiba Institute is heard and determined. The institute argues that the directive issued on November 28, 2024 is unlawful, lacks public participation, and potentially exploits citizens unable to access services directly. Now, the push and pull between the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union (KMPDU) and the government now appears to be far from over, as intern doctors today took to the streets accusing the government of failing to honor the return to work formula agreement. KMPDU has moreover threatened to hold demos next week should their demands remain unmet.
Intern medical doctors have put down their working tools to fight for what they term as rightfully theirs. Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union Secretary General Davji Atela insisted that the intern doctors will not resume work until their demands are met. Similar state of affairs was witnessed in Machakos County, despite Governor Wavinya Ndeti's effort of pleading with the striking healthcare workers to return to work, a move that was met by stern opposition from KMPDU's Secretary General, who threatened to stop medical services in the county hospitals.
So yes, the national strike that is to commence on 22nd of December 2024, Machakos, together with all other counties, will be part of it, unless the county complies and pays these doctors, the county complies and implements the CBA. And I must also insist that even if we go for a national strike and the county has not paid the wages that are owed to the doctors, the Machakos County doctors will still remain out.
Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti, on her end, urged the striking medics not to allow local politics influence their work. Governor Ndeti criticized Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentist Union (KMPDU) chairperson Dr. Kumo for allegedly inciting the health workers.
Mimi nawaambia madaktari wangu, wacheni kuingiza siasa na huyo chairman wenu. Yeye analipwa mshahara kwa sababu ako kwa study leave. Anadanganya wale madaktari wengine wasirudi kazini. Mimi mnajua madaktari mimi sina shida na nini. Wacheni kwa wafichina na mtu. Mjikuja mkae chini na mimi kama mama, sasa hakuna pesa. There is no money now. I'm struggling. But when money comes, we will talk.
The medics are demanding for the paying of their arrears and allowance for postgraduate training to healthcare workers, with claims that it's the county on strike and not them.
As we speak today, doctors are ready to be at work. We have a draft return to work formula for them, but they have not signed it. So who is on strike here? It is the government who is in strike. It is the county government of Machakos on strike. It's not the doctors. That if they sign this agreement as directed by the court, then I can tell you doctors will be back to work within 24 hours or less.
The Ministry of Health, however, maintains that it is negotiating and engaging with doctors and additionally meeting with the Treasury to ensure that resources are mobilized promptly.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Watching Cynthia, KUTV.
Now, President William Ruto has today met with evangelical and Pentecostal church leaders at State House, Nairobi. The gathering, led by Redeemed Gospel Church, presiding Bishop Kefa Omai, brought together key religious leaders to discuss the role of churches in national development. Today's engagement comes less than a month after 26 bishops from the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops criticized Ruto's administration for failing to deliver on campaign promises 2 years after taking office. President William Ruto has signed into law 7 bills aimed at accelerating the implementation of his bottom-up economic transformation agenda. These bills include the Kenya Revenue Authority Bill, the Kenya Roads Bill, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Bill, the Statutory Instruments Bill of 2023, the Business Law Bill, and 2024, the Tax Procurement Bill 2024, and the Tax Laws Bill of 2024. The aim of this bill is to improve governance and performance in various sectors. Additionally, the KRA Bill 2024 allows for the appointment of Deputy Commissioner and the Commissioner General. However, such appointments will depend on the approval of the board. In a bold move to tackle unemployment and expand economic opportunities, the Kenyan government has unveiled a comprehensive job creation strategy aimed at empowering both local and international workforce participation, with a focus on vocational training, online jobs, and labor mobility. This initiative promises to equip the youth with skills that are not only relevant in the local market but also globally competitive. Brenda Nyongesa reports.
The government's ambitious job creation strategy, modeled after the three-legged stool concept, was highlighted during the official closure of the Jamhuri National Job Fair. The strategy, which includes local jobs, overseas workforce, and online works, seeks to offer job opportunities to Kenyans both locally and globally.
The same way someone born in Garissa can come and work in Nairobi is the same way somebody born in Machakos can find a job in Qatar, in Doha. And therefore we need to explain that Kazi Maju is not a migration program. Tusipinge mradi ya Wakenya ambao hawana kazi na wamepata kazi na wanataka kwenda kufanya hiyo kazi na hatuwafukuzi Kenya.
Cabinet Secretary for Labor and Social Protection, Dr. Alfred Mutua, however, cautioned Kenyans to be careful and watch out for scammers.
Nobody is forcing you to pay. You make the choice. It's good for you to understand that there are some that provide everything, others don't provide everything, and it's there. My job as a minister is to make sure that you're not conned. If you've paid a deposit and you fail your medicals, then you get back the remaining money that you need to get. You don't get conned.
As part of this initiative, Kenya has also established 272 ICT hubs across the country, providing a platform for digital jobs such as content creation and software development. This number is set to grow gradually to 1,450 hubs, ensuring that every ward in the country has access to digital opportunities.
Tunaendelea kubuni nafasi katika mitandao, nafasi za kazi. Vijana wengi siku ya leo, sio Kenya pekee, kote duniani wanafanya kazi za kimitandao. Na ndiposa tunajenga vituo 1450 katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. Kati ya hiyo idadi, vituo 272 viko tayari na vinatumika, na vijana wengi wameanza kupata kazi za kimitandao.
In a bold step towards global employment, the launch of the Global Labor Market Strategy also saw the flagging off of a group of Kenyan workers heading to Qatar, marking another step in expanding labor mobility.
Siku ya leo tunasherekea vijana wetu ambao wataanza kusafiri kutoka nchini kwenda mji wa Doha kule Qatar. Kutoka leo mpaka weekend hii, vijana 300 wa kwanza wataanza safari zao.
This multi-phased approach is expected to not only reduce unemployment, but also enhance Kenya's position in the global labor market. Brenda Nyongesa, KUTV.
Many thanks, Brenda Nyongesa, for that report. Now we'll take our first break on this desk and then we'll be back with more. Don't go anywhere.
Kenyatta University will hold its 56th graduation ceremony on Friday, 13th December 2024 at the main campus along the Thika Superhighway. KUTV will provide live coverage of the graduation ceremony from 8 a.m. The ceremony will also be streamed live on KUTV and KU website, Lola app and all KU social media platforms. For more information, please contact the Office of the Registrar Academic on 020-870-3092 or 0786-335111 or visit the KU website on www.ku.ac.ke. The theme for the 56th graduation ceremony is Research and Quality Education in Transforming Lives.
I am right here for your sake. Now, today we are going to talk about the beginning of a fall. But not just a fall, it is a fall never to recover. If you spend your time sleeping, na tumesema while you are drunk, your senses are sleeping. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. How are you doing today? I'm well in the Lord. I hope you are well in the Lord. First of all, I'd like to thank our Father in heaven. They say broken things can't be fixed, right? But that's a lie. Genesis chapter 3 verses 8. That evening they heard the Lord God walking in the garden, and they hid from him among the trees. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Catch me right here only on KUTV every single Sunday.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Yvonne Kemuma.
And welcome back once again. Continue engaging with us on X at KUTV_Kenya, at Kemuma_Monari will continue. Now, Kenyatta University today held its customary graduation rehearsals in preparation of the upcoming 56th graduation ceremony on Friday. The event was led by the university's Vice Chancellor, Professor Washeke Wanjohi, and as Bruce Malo Hassan reports, over 5,000 KU graduates are set to graduate from the prestigious institution.
Philosophy in reproductive health.
Graduation rehearsals for the 56th graduation ceremony of the country's #1 university, Kenyatta University, were conducted today at the university's graduation square.
Philosophy in reproductive health.
Graduates filled with joy and excitement over the academic milestone were present in numbers at the event presided over by the Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor, Professor Washeke Wanjohi.
Congratulations, and you are looking very nice from where we are seated. Congratulations, it shows that you really feel that you have achieved. Congratulations again, we are very, very proud of you. Very, very, very proud of you. Very proud of you, very proud of you.
With over 5,000 graduates expected to graduate on Friday, the Vice Chancellor has announced that the university is anticipating approximately 15,000 guests for the graduation ceremony.
And so what you will experience is what we have built over time, and we are continue to improve on it, so that those who participate in the 57th graduation will have a better experience than those who are graduating this time. So each time we seek to make the experience better and better, because you are very, very important to us.
During the rehearsals, the graduates expressed great joy for having completed their university academic journey from Kenya's top university.
Leo nitasema kwamba nahisi kwanza nina furaha na pia nahisi nimepiga hatua.
I feel very good to be graduating from Kenyatta University. It has been a nice experience, nice lecturers, everything has been just amazing. And I've loved every moment.
Other than the bachelor's degree that I've earned here, I've earned a lot of things, connections, friends, and skills such as leadership that I've gained.
So happy, I want to thank God because it has not been easy. I'm very happy, and I want to thank my mom also. She has been there for me, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
As the graduates eagerly await their graduation ceremony that will be held on the 13th of December 2024, they have been assured of their safety by the University Vice Chancellor, Professor Washeke Wanjohi. Blue Smile Hassan, KUTV.
Many congratulations to all the expected graduates right there. I've seen some old faces. Happy masses to all of them. Now we'll continue. Residents of Mbeere North in Embu County have been encouraged to register under the Social Health Insurance Authority in order to access vital health benefits. Mbeere North Member of Parliament states that despite facing a number of challenges, the health cover is the best for the marginalized communities. Let's get more from the counties with Rukia Hussein.
To enjoy the benefits of the Social Health Authority, Embu residents have been urged to register for the scheme in large numbers. Mbeere North Member of Parliament Geoffrey Ruku emphasized that SHA offers crucial support to marginalized community owing to the fact that many are present farmers in the Samiad area of Embu County due to unpredictable weather.
Wale wamejiajiri wamejiandikisha na huu mpango wamelipiwa madeni yao ya hospitali na huyu mpango wa afya. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri hizi zote ambao tuko katika eneo yetu ya Mbeere North, jameni, we have to register ourselves with Social Health Authority, Social Health Insurance Fund.
Elsewhere, Migori County Commissioner Kisilu Mutua has confirmed that the government will intensify effort to combat female genital mutilation in Kuria, where the practice has seemingly escalated at a high rate in December and November.
Now, what is even more disturbing is the way the community itself seems to embrace the culture. You know, there are sometimes you find that there are a few people in the community who come out strongly and fight. So when we talk to the NGOs that have been working here for a long time, World Vision and the rest, they are surely feeling that the magnitude is very high and it has never been done this way.
4 perpetrators, including a cutter with 72 knives, believed to be from Tanzania, were arrested, with Mutua stressing on the need for parents to protect their daughters and highlighted the collaboration with Tanzanian authority to address cross-border FGM.
These are young girls, they cannot have consent, and we have a duty to protect their lives because the moment they are cut, when their destinies in terms of education and so forth is cut short.
And in Laikipia County, gender-based violence, teenage pregnancy, and HIV/AIDS infections are rising in among pastoral communities, with stakeholders calling for the involvement of elders and male parents in discussion of sexuality.
We have agreed that we need to take up a totally different strategy and a strategy to make sure that we engage all, including the parents and more so the male parent, because the male parents are very, very important in this process.
The children protection sector coming along and talking about the children's rights, and specifically what are the reporting channels that are available in the rural communities. And of course, we also covered a lot on gender-based violence in the rural communities, specifically the cultural practices.
Local leaders have been emphasized on collaboration between different entities within the county to tackle the spread of HIV and AIDS, which currently stand at 12.5% cases of gender-based violence and other harmful cultural practices. Rukia Hussein, KUTV.
Now, snake bites are classified as a neglected tropical disease by the World Health Organization in South Africa and other countries in the region. There are numerous barriers to getting the antivenom necessary to save limbs and lives, but scientists are working to make antivenom cheaper, safer, and easier to produce. Here's that story courtesy of VOA.
It's summer in southern Africa. That means snakebite season. Saka van Veek from the African Snakebite Institute conducts trainings like this one on how to handle venomous snakes, like these cobras.
They get more active, they start moving around, and we do see an increased number of bites as it starts warming up.
In southern Africa, it's hard to find trustworthy statistics on the number of bites and deaths annually due to a lack of reporting.
One of the things about rural communities, and particularly people who can't afford modern medical care, is that their first port of call is not the doctor's surgery, but the traditional healer. And so those cases never get collected by health statisticians anyway.
Even if people don't die, snake bites can leave them with permanent disabilities because they cause tissue damage.
Either they lose a lot of function in the limbs, for instance legs, they can't walk, they lose a lot of muscle tissue in their arms, they can't farm or they can't work, they can't provide for their families.
But even when people do manage to get from the rural areas to a hospital in time, there are challenges. Antivenom can cost thousands of dollars. Sometimes there are shortages because of low levels of production. It's been made the same way for over a century. Horses are injected with small amounts of venom. Then their blood plasma, which has produced immunity, is made into an antivenom product that is injected into snakebite victims. But there are dangers that come with it, including allergic reactions and possible anaphylactic shock.
Somebody has to be standing by with accessory medicines like adrenaline or something to make sure that you survive the treatment.
Kurt Wibmer is a South African scientist who is researching a new, more modern way of creating antivenom.
So what we do is we go to those same producers of antivenom into the horses and look for the bits of DNA that can make these super antibodies, these super antivenom products. And then we take those DNA and we clone them in the lab and we then improve them.
Without the horses, the product is safer and more uniform. It will take many years to go from the lab to the clinic, but Wibmer expects the antivenom would cost only a fraction of the price. Kate Bartlett, VOA News, Johannesburg, South Africa.
In sports, Harambee Stars, the head coach Virat has resigned after 3 years in a charge citing unpaid salary arrears. The Turkish tactician led Harambee Stars to third place finish in the just concluded Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. Virat's resignation follows a dispute over 12 months of unpaid salary as confirmed by Football Kenya Federation President Hussein Mohamed. Mohamed stated that Virat's termination notice has been received. The federation will address the issue of the arrears. Now, ruthless Bayern Munich rain riot over Shakhtar Donetsk in 5-1 in UEFA Champions at Veltins Arena. Konrad Lemaire, Thomas Muller, Michael Olise and Jamal Musiala iced the game for Bayern, while Kevin scored a consolation goal for Shakhtar Donetsk. In other matches staged yesterday in UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain crashed Red Bull 3-0 at the Red Bull Arena, while Celtic and Dinamo played to a goalless draw at Stadium Maximir. Many thanks for being with us from the beginning of this particular broadcast up until now. I do hope you are well informed. Remember that Kenyatta University will be holding its 56th graduation ceremony come this Friday, and we will be streaming it live here on KUTV. To all graduates, congratulations. Now I'll call it a wrap. My name is Yvonne Kemuma. Our sign language interpreter was Lucy Kiarie. Until next time, keep it KU.